Ooh, child, I got more Todrick news. So now, in an interview earlier this week, Todrick implied that the stories surrounding Ellen DeGeneres and a toxic work environment at her long-running talk show may have played a part in the DJ's death. DJ Twitch, that is. So shout out to Newsweek for this story. Now, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner coroner confirmed to Newsweek that the beloved Ellen DeGeneres show's DJ cause of death was being unalived. You're not going to change certain words. After he was found on December 13th in a motel room in Encino, California. Now, in a recent interview with Page Six, singer and choreographer Paul, a friend, suggested that the pressure surrounding workplace scandal deeply affected the dancer's state of mind in the moments before his death. Now, allegations that it was a tough environment for staffers behind the scenes of DeGeneres' show emerged in 2020. Boss defended and stood by the show. Now, people were looking at him like, why are you still supporting this woman? Hall, a RuPaul Drag Race former judge, I don't know why y'all got it as judge, because he hasn't judged the show in years, said, and I think he was under a lot of pressure. I don't know what was going on in his life that may have led to him to make that decision, but I do understand, he added. Right now, when I get online some days, like right now, if I was in the wrong position of where this abuse would keep happening for years and years and years, there's only so much a human being can take. Whole speculation about Boss's state of mind in the months leading up to his death basically, and should come as no surprise, but sparked a huge backlash on social media. Funny enough, when I first read this article, I was like, did this sociopath literally just assert himself in not only speculating that Twitch may have unalived himself because of the drama that was happening behind the scenes on the show of the Ellen DeGeneres. Why are you supporting her? He's getting a check from her. He works on the show. He's an executive producer. He was made executive producer in 2020. So the final 2 years of the show, he was made an EP. So I'm just gonna be like, well, these allegations are out and people are coming at you. So I'm gonna quit a high-paying job that I'm supporting my family and my family, my wife and kids and stuff, because y'all heard some stuff and y'all don't like the fact that now Ellen's is evil, whatever. And I don't even think that's the reason. And even if that was the reason, who are you to even bring that up and address it? Or to even put that out there in the universe? His wife, Allison, and the kids are grieving their father. They're mourning the death of someone who they loved and adored. And for you to take this moment and try to make it about you, that, oh, when I go and read things online, blah, 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 blah. It's like, but you brought this stuff upon yourself. Twitch did not bring all of this, whatever, speculation upon himself. You're the one who have treated people the way you treat them. You look through them like dang-ish. Got a whole kinds of attitude. If they can't do nothing for you, you want nothing to do with them. Well, if they ain't white. But I thought it was funny because on the show, he was literally trying to give perspective to Joey about why Dorian came at him the way he did. Because, how do you feel being the only... It could have been because he's the only black person in a room full of white people. Because we're always feel like a minority. It's like, look at you trying to be the voice of reason. But you know, a broken clock can be right twice a day, as I always say. And with Todrick, like I said, this whole show is like his redemption tour. He is pulling a RuPaul Drag Race. You were self-producing yourself for this show. Because, you know, they was hoping you was going to be the villain. But you pretty much just made yourself to be something else. So one Twitter user by the name of Kevin Ortega Rojas said, Todrick Hall is a garbage dumpster of a human being, speculating on the unaliving of another man, and then making the conversation about himself and why people hate him. Todrick, we love Twitch. For the people defending Todrick, Twitch was not following him. They were not friends, and he showed the receipt. He put in Todrick's name, and it says no users found. So the evidence is there. So Todrick tried to act like Stephen Twitch Boss was his friend when he wasn't. Now, echoing that sentiment, Kempire you know, that other YouTuber that loves stealing my shit and putting it on his page, he did it to me twice already. And just because your numbers is higher than mine, don't think that I don't know what the fuck you be doing. Just putting it out there. Like, you stole my bit from the one I did on Wendy Williams' husband, the whole voice mocking down to the, oh, I gotta drink my water. It's out there. You can definitely check it on my TikTok. And you took my, oh, I watched The Real Friends of WeHo, so you didn't have to. That was literally my line on all my social media platforms. So you just like, love that you love to watch. Love you for watching, boo. But anyway, so he went and wrote on his Twitter, this is why people continue to not like Todrick. In one breath, he's talking about why Twitch may have taken his life and then makes it about himself. Let's not speculate anymore. The family is still trying to heal. Hashtag RIP Twitch. So, several users also on platform also piled in with their thoughts. Todrick is wrong on so many levels for putting out a statement like this at a time like this, wrote one Instagram user. Another one wrote, the only person that knows what happened, why it happened, isn't here. Todrick needs to stop. This man has a wife. She didn't ask you to speak out on the cause. Just stop. Tacky and unnecessary. On Ellen's birthday post of this, tacky, said another. DeGeneres, who has spoken about her admiration for Boss on numerous occasions, turned 65 on January 26th. Now, shortly after Boss passed away, DeGeneres took to Instagram and blah, 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 and so on and so forth, gave her whole thing. And here's what I said. You had no idea what someone is going through, and it is not your place to speak on what may have driven someone to take their own life if they're not here to speak for themselves. So unless Twitch is here to speak on unless Twitch gonna rise up, like y'all still waiting on Jesus to rise up after that third day, y'all still believe that foolishness. If y'all still expecting Twitch to come back on this earth and tell y'all why he unalived himself, then keep your mouth closed and mind your goddamn business. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Say your own stuff. Stop trying to assert yourself on other people's ish. So, Todrick, you know, you really make it so hard for people to like you. It's like you really try to self-produce yourself on this show to make yourself come out in a nice light or whatever the case is. And yeah, definitely read that at the bottom. If y'all struggling or whatever, text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. But you really make it so hard for people to like you with the stuff you be saying. Because like I said, you self-producing yourself on this real fake people's a WeHo. And then you go online and you start saying these things, and it's like it's taking you right back to why people are shading you and coming at you. Like this isn't the place or the time for you to be saying this stuff. Like I said, just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to and talk about yourself, which is something you should be good at with that ego you got.